In this tutorial, we are going to learn how to georeference any image of any map in ArcGIS and get a final result which looks just like this one. Welcome to GeoCarto, a channel dedicated to GIS, cartography and geoscience. So subscribe if you want to get more tutorials. So before starting the operation of georeferencing, the first thing to do is to set the coordinate system of our map. So in order to get this information, the easiest way is to go to your topography map and look for the information inside the map. Generally speaking, you will find the projection under the geographic map. For example, for this topographic map, which I downloaded from the US Army Open Maps, if you want to download this kind of high resolution topographic maps, you can watch my video on how to download a free topographic map using only Google Earth Pro. So here we can see that our topographic map is projected under the Universal Transverse Mercator Grid, Zone 32. So we'll use this information in ArcMap. So we'll go ahead to Layers, right click and go to Properties and click on Coordinate System. So as we saw, our map is projected in the Universal Transverse Mercator, UTM. So we'll go ahead and look for UTM, click enter, and we will go to projected coordinate system and we will look for WGS 1984. And because my map is located in Europe, it's the northern hemisphere, I will go ahead and look for the zone 32. There we go, and I will click apply and then OK. So now our coordinate system is set. Now we will go ahead and import our map. To do this, just click on add data and then navigate to where you saved your topography map. Click on it and then click add. So now ArcGIS is telling us that this image or raster does not contain any geographic reference. So we will just click on OK because we are going to georeference manually our map. So in order to do our georeferencing operation, we will use this tab. To start our georeferencing, we'll go ahead here to georeferencing and we will set it to our image and we will click on this button, which is add control points. So I will go ahead with the first point. I will start with the southwest corner, zoom in, and let's for example choose this point, which is the intersection of this x coordinate corresponding to this one and y coordinate, which is this one. I will zoom in on this intersection. I will click on it and I will zoom out. What I'm going to do now is I will right click and then I will click on input x and y coordinates. Now I will input my x coordinate and then my y coordinate. So everything looks great and I will click OK. So I will go ahead and right click on my map and then I will click on zoom to layer. One tip for this kind of georeferencing is always to take 4 points which are located in the corners of our map in order to get the most accurate georeferencing. So for the second point, I will choose this one. I will zoom in, I will click on it, I will zoom out, and I will input my x and y coordinates. And I will do the same operation for the 2 remaining other points. If you added a point just by mistake, just right click on it and click on cancel point. So now we will go ahead and visualize the tab that contains the 4 points that we have just added. just click on this button, which is view link table. This is our table which contains the 4 points. So if you made a mistake while adding these points, and if you want to delete one of those points, just click on it and then click on this button, delete link. To finish the operation, we'll go ahead on this georeferencing menu, click on it and click on update georeferencing. So here we go, we got our map which is now georeferenced. So this method is suitable for maps that contains coordinates. Now we'll try to georeference this map without any coordinates, using only, for example, a polygon, a shapefile which has coordinates, and we will try to georeference this map using this polygon. So now we will go ahead and use the second method. So the first thing to do is to import your shapefile, your polygon, for example. This is what I'm going to do. I will just click on add data. I will navigate to my work folder and I will click on my polygon. I will click add. So I will just change the fill color, make it a little bit thick. There we go, we got our polygon. So my polygon has the same coordinate system as my map. So in order to get this information, just go ahead to your polygon, right click on it and click on properties, then click on source and then go to projected coordinate system. For my case it's UTM zone 32. So now what I'm going to do is I will go ahead and import my topographic map. Click on add data, then click on your topographic map, click on add. Now ArcGIS is telling me the same information that my map, my image does not contain any geographic information. I will click on OK. So now I will go ahead and zoom to my layer. I will now zoom on the, for example, on the northwestern corner, and I will go ahead and for the georeferencing should always make sure to select the image that you want to georeference. So now I will zoom in to my first point, which is this one. I will click on it and then I will click on my polygon, then right click and click on zoom to layer, and I will just put it in here, which corresponding to its place. Now I will then zoom to my map and I will get the second point. Just zoom to your point and then click on it, then click on your polygon and then zoom. So now I will take this point to its correct placement, which is here. So now you can see that my map is starting to take its place. To make my georeferencing more accurate, I will go ahead and select another point here and I will zoom to my polygon and put it here. Another final point, this one, click on it and then bring it to its emplacement. There we go, we got our map in its correct geographic position. Now to finish my georeferencing, I will go ahead to the georeferencing menu and I will click on update georeferencing. So now as you can see, my map is correctly georeferenced. So to make sure that my georeferencement is correct, I will go ahead and add the first map that we georeferenced using coordinates. So I will go ahead and click on add data and I will click on my first topographic map, click add. So as you can see, the two maps are in the same geographic place. So that's it. I hope that you got some value from this video. If so, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe to get more of this kind of tutorials.